guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have Witches Steeped in Gold by Ciannon Smart. Now this is the fairyloot edition cover that they did, which is a beautiful, amazing. I was not expecting this book to be like this. So there's no artwork on the front, like with people's faces on it, you know. It's like this. We have the side which says the title of the book. We have a bookmark into it as well, which was very lovely. As you can see here, this is the bookmark we got in our fairyloot, which was in May, Spellcraft. As you can see as well, we have sprayed edges all on the sides and everything like that. And then here is what the hardback looks like with its foiling, the side bit as well, and then we have the two women as well on the reverse jacket, which they look absolutely amazing and fierce. So this book was definitely something different what I would normally read, but I was intrigued into witchy books. So let's go to the first page of what I was doing. It says, "Bare your teeth like a predator, even at times you feel like more like prey." That gave me shivers down my spine. I think most of these actually gave me shivers down my spine. They said on here, "Even in your final moments, you will never know how feeling of freedom." I'm like, okay. And then we have at the bed, which is mirrors, but it's literally like telling us the cloths, tiny metal, argent of wood, seers, bush healers. We also have this one of growers, poisoners, squallers, stealth, transmuters, warriors, wranglers. We have the colours of each of them. So of the artisans of cloth is peach, of gems is pewter, wood is steel, Truterus is sapphire, growers is emerald, healers are maroon, siblers are scarlet, squadlers are ancient arctic blue, stealth is black, transmuters is umber, and wranglers are sand. And then we have like god of creations, stuff like that. This was definitely something I would not want to mess with. So let's read the synopsis. Order divides them, revenge will reunite them. Idra Endra has spent her life in a cell, hair often overthrown, a magical gift to destiny. She was exiled from the island, a nation of Ayaka, but every day brings her close to freedom and vengeance. Jasmina Carriot grew up dressed in gold, with stolen magic at her fingertips. Daughter of the self-crowned Diana, her existence is a threat to her mother's rule. But Jasmina has no intention of dying. Sworn enemies, the two witches enter a deadly alliance to take down the woman who threatens both of their worlds. But revenge is a bloody pursuit, and nothing is certain, except the lengths of Isra and Jasmina will go to win this game. A fierce and thrilling story where dangerous magic, renades, and supreme betrayal lurks beneath every word. So if I cannot speak today, it seems like I cannot speak anything. These whole words. So it goes for two stories between these two women. They go through their their point of view of each side of their story of their own kind of way until they meet each other. Her mother, a cold woman so obsessed with political strategies, there's no room left for relationships. She sees Jasmina not as a child, but as a tool to continue her power after she's even gone. Locked away in a dungeon for the last decade, Ira is the last living heir of the former Obelia, ruler of Exeter, the one supposed and murdered by Doña Carrot. Sent to train as a guard, Ira is constantly foiled in her attempts as resistance. The nation of Ayaka may be at peace with its neighbours, but a revolution is building its back rooms and whispers conversations. When Arya and Jasmine realise they both want to overthrow the Doña, they form a hasty alliance. Their goals for after... Sorry, I keep getting interrupted. So their goals for the cope. Jasmina wants to crown herself Doña Right, Inara wants to reinstate the Yaba as the leader of Akia. So if I can't say their names pronounced right or anything, because I feel like I'm doing such a terrible job at reading this. I'll set aside but not forgotten. But then there's Kiradan, a young man who's either torn over which woman he should give his loyalty to, or who has the plan of his own that neither girl are aware of. With their friends goading them on and the fate of Akia at the state, Jasmina and Arya must outsmart not just each other but Donya Kart as well. So in the beginning of this novel, Jasmina isn't even fit clear to find troops. Jasmina is the reckless hair and a young woman trying to do what's right without hurting anyone in the process. Eva is the firebrand, the chosen one who is unready to follow her destiny because she has her own plans for her future. Once the girls meet, the tropes fall away. Both believe that they are right and the other is wrong, but more than that, both believe that they are the heroes of the story and the others of the villain. So both of these girls do terrible things to each other people, obstinately secure about the place and save their people, and much of their action boiled down to revenge and power. The tendrils alliance they form is dependent only on to overthrow Donya Kairat, which comes after its fire and blood and deadly magic and a series of beautiful betrayals. So this, for example, Jasmine is Lambera, a Spanish word with a variety of meanings, including to illuminate and to cast a spell. This also indirects reference to Spain's colonial rule from Christopher Columbus landed in the 1494 throughout the takeover of the British in the 1650s. And Obere is the Obere refers to his spiritual practices originating from the West Africans enslaved in the Caribbean. It draws the ancestral powers and is often used to seek justice for those who are harmed, which has led outsiders to frame it as dangerous. In other words, Smart took the trope of light versus dark magic and twisted into something new. So I spent mostly looking up the terms and read this book and how to pronounce them, but I still failing at that anyway, like always. So many I can understand, but I'm sure that these are familiar with the Jamaican history and culture will see the layers that are hidden to me. So personally, I did not read this novel to learn about Jamaica because I wanted Jamaica influenced fantasy. But it did sound good. It was definitely something I did not expect. I'm always intrigued to see other cultures and what's come to. And to be honest, it does uprise it. It's really good. If you have not read this book, read the book, guys, because this is like a 7 out of 10. I'll give that. So the author clearly understands young adult fantasy and does a brilliant job at playing with his best parts and daring the worst to be best. Even with lots of foreshadowing, the story twists and turns and unexpected tales. I just reading the book, I was getting chills. Just literally, I was reading that late at night and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to start reading this book. I got chills in no action right. I was like, oh my god, this is like intense stuff going on. But that is end of this book review. I hope you guys enjoy and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.